Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 4 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got some good news to share with you out of Washington, where a man is being praised as a good Samaritan. Cody Barber, who lives on Carolina Studios Apartments, said he and his girlfriend heard a loud crash at around 8 p.m. on Carolina Avenue. Now, when he ran outside, he saw a truck smoking and a couple inside struggling to get out. Barber said, quote, "The truck was way more banged up than the car, and I couldn't really get their door open, so I smashed it open and the smoke comes flying out of the truck. They were definitely distraught," end quote. Now, according to officials, the crash happened when a compact Nissan driven by Christian Acosta ran a red light and hit a truck driven by Elijah Griggs. Authorities said Acosta had been charged with failing to stop at a red light. The couple inside the truck was left with bruises and soreness, but is expected to be okay. Acosta was taken to ECU Beaufort Hospital and is also expected to recover. Now, Barber says he hopes his actions encourage others not to stand by in an emergency. He said, quote, "When you see someone is in danger, don't just pull out your phone and watch. That 5 minutes it took for first responders to get there is 5 minutes they could have been stuck. You just don't know," end quote. Now, we also want to focus on the large military buildup in the Caribbean that the Trump administration is labeling as drug enforcement. However, NBC's Richard Engel has more on how the Latin American countries are responding to the military buildup.
The Trump administration has now dramatically escalated its military buildup in Latin America, with the Pentagon announcing that the USS Gerald Ford has now arrived in the region. The Gerald Ford, which has about 4,000 sailors on board, many tactical aircraft, other accompanying warships, is joining an armada that is already here, including a nuclear submarine, including about 10,000 soldiers that have been pre-positioned in the area. According to the Pentagon, this is aimed at countering narcotics, and the U.S. military has already attacked about 20 different boats and one improvised submarine, alleging that they were carrying drugs destined for the United States. But this is far more firepower than is needed to attack a few alleged drug smuggling boats, which is why many in this region are wondering if the ultimate goal is regime change in Venezuela. And the Venezuelan government has already responded, announcing that Venezuela is now on a state of high alert and that the country has mobilized 200,000 soldiers to defend against what it is calling imperial threats. Richard Engel, NBC News, Bogota, Colombia.
Thank you very much, Richard, for that report. We now want to turn to your weather forecast. It's been a beautiful sunny day today. We've got another one coming up for tomorrow, but the big weather point of today was that we saw a rise in temperatures about 15 degrees across the board from where we were yesterday. So if you weren't happy with the chill we had yesterday, well, I had some bad news for you. We are heading into a chilly season, winter right around the corner. But over the next few days, we're going to be warming up. Right now, 61 degrees in Washington, comes with the southwesterly wind at 14 miles an hour. Those winds have been strong enough to not only push your air temperatures back up into the low 60s across most of eastern North Carolina, except for the immediate coast, where right now we've got the upper 50s, but more so it's also brought in additional humidity. Eventually that will lead to some rain showers, but not going to happen for this week or this coming weekend. Enjoy the temperature change. Again, everybody has seen a massive jump from yesterday. Yesterday we were about 15 to 20 degrees cooler than average. Well, here we are back to average. We are looking at air temperatures tonight that will likely stay in the mid to upper 40s. Winds out of the southwest will see to that. Yeah, we'll have clear skies, but so long as we maintain at least a bit of a southwesterly breeze over the first half of the evening, air temperature should likely stay in the mid 40s as we wake up early tomorrow morning. Some areas may drop to around 43, but overall, tomorrow is going to be a day that is going to see, again, breezy conditions out of the northwest, but plenty of sunshine, and air temperatures just won't warm up quite as quickly. We, again, are still looking at mid-60s coming up for tomorrow, but in terms of just heat that we're going to be tracking, we're really not going to be getting warm, super toasty, at least until we get into the upcoming weekend. And that's due to these areas of high pressure. So long as they remain off to our west, they'll encourage more of a northwesterly breeze. But once they move offshore, we'll start to see more of a southwesterly wind, and that brings the heat back to the east. If you're hoping for a warmer weekend, we've got it for you. Air temperatures are likely going to be reaching into the 70s on both Saturday and Sunday. It's going to again be a slow climb up to that point. Over the next few days, we're likely looking at the mid 60s for your Thursday and Friday, but then 70 degrees by Saturday, 77 on Sunday. So yeah, Saturday we barely make the mark. Sunday we will fully slam dunk on those 70s. 77 degrees will come with a southwesterly wind that will be breezy at times. Rain showers try to roll in late Monday night into Tuesday morning. Doesn't look like a lot of rain, but that's our only chance at this point. So hopefully we can get some more raindrops coming in late Monday night into Tuesday. For now, though, rainfall looks weak and scattered as it moves in over again your Tuesday morning. After that, we turn dry again for Wednesday and Thursday. Well, that's all we have time for today's 4 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour, starting at 7:15 a.m. tomorrow with Jim and Gigi. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic day. We'll see you coming up on Thursday.